Now, our government also banned your former Justice Minister, Ayelet Shaked, from coming here to give a talk. What's your response to all this?
Well, the first part about Netanyahu, as you say, Andrew, I'm not really a fan under any circumstances of Netanyahu. However, the fact that no investigation whatsoever was made of the war by the ICC in the past year or more shows that this is clearly a political rather than a judicial decision. And moreover, President Bashar Assad of Egypt, who has killed over 700,000 of his own people, haven't been indicted. Neither have the Yemenite leaders who have starved 50,000 and more children to death for a year for the past 5 or 6 years, or the Hezbollah leaders themselves haven't been indicted. So clearly this is a political decision, even for those who are somewhat and vehemently, I would say, opposed to the leadership of Prime Minister Netanyahu. We don't take this as a judicial decision, an impartial one. As far as Ayelet Shaked's, the decision to not give a visa to Ayelet Shaked, I must say I'm a little bit, more than a little bit perplexed. I would say actually astounded. She's not my cup of tea. I don't agree with much of what she says and what she believes in. However, she certainly is no rabble-rouser. She's certainly no extremist. She's certainly, actually, it's counterproductive in the sense that these are exactly the sort of people that one should engage with, not ban. And these are the type of people that can be or may be able to be induced and convinced that their position is not the correct position. And these are the type of people that we need the dialogue with, not boycotting of. So I don't really understand the decision at all. It doesn't seem to make any sense to me whatsoever. And I must say that even one who is no fan of hers, like myself, am totally and utterly perplexed.
And the Australian government's response then, those made 2 decisions like that, distanced themselves from Israel at the UN and elsewhere. It's ugly, Mark. It's ugly, I'm afraid.
Well, I'd rather not get involved into Australia per se and the political system there and situation there. But I will say that on the 2 issues on the ICC, I don't, as a non-supporter of Netanyahu, as I said earlier, I am not in, I see this as nothing but a political decision by the ICC, not a judicial one. And I have no understanding whatsoever of the decision of why Ayelet Shaked was refused entry. She is not even, she holds no public office. She's not even, she probably isn't known to 99.9% of the Australian public. She won't go around rousing public sentiment of any one form or another. And I just don't understand it, completely don't understand it.
Pure politics, Mark. I'm afraid Mark Sofer is pure politics and a very ugly shift that has dismayed many, many Jews in Australia, many who have contacted me to say they don't recognise this country anymore. Mark Sofer, thank you so much indeed for your time.